welcome to Back of the Landing Net. Down here, a brand new lake for me. It's on a new club water. I won't say what it is, just for the other members really. So if you know it, you know it. If you don't, you don't. If you don't, it's a carp lake. There's carp in here. To just over £30. There's also some really nice tench in here. This season they've come out £8 plus, so I'd be more than happy with one of them. Really nice to see water with like nice carp, tench, no bream. It's like yeah, sign me up. So first time I've even looked at this lake, so just about to have a bit of a walk around now and decide where I'm going to fish for the night. But it's after work, going to do a quick night, pack up at about 6 in the morning, get home, get a shower, go back to work again. So you're just going to see the fishing. You're not coming home with me for the shower and to work, so it's going to end before that. So you know, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Right, I think I'm going to go with this swim. You can see right behind me, there's quite a big island. There's a couple of guys fishing right on the other side, but other than that, they're the only other people on the lake at the moment, which is pretty awesome. Just off this corner over here, you can see that light bush. Just seeing a bit of movement and a slight top just over there, which is quite encouraging. And I also think with a new lake, there's quite a lot of open water here, although the margins appear quite deep, but there's quite a lot of open water. I haven't really seen any fish anywhere else, so I kind of think my confidence tells me that fishing to the island, where I've seen a bit of movement, there's a bit of cover, it tends to be kind of patrol routes for carp, is a good place to start on like a blank canvas. I mean, I actually don't know anything about this lake, so probably blank and I'll be proved wrong, but I'm gonna put a couple of rods out to the island, one on this side, one towards the other light bush where yeah, there you go, just there. And also there's an overhanging tree here, and the depths, I just had a quick dip with the rod, and the depth there goes to about 4 foot. And the amount of fish I've had just actually under like a branch or a tree, just on the edge of the swim there, is unbelievable. So it gives you a good opportunity to get a good pile of bait around and fish off the top of it. And yeah, the amount of times I've had fish, unbelievable. Not that confident, but you know, check the spots. But they look like they're pretty carpy, and down in the margin, I think that's always a good shout. So anyway, yeah, I'll get it all set up and flip the old rods out and go from there. I've just seen one top now, the other end of the island, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Alright, see you in a bit. Right, so I'm in that swim now. I've cast the rods out. First thing I did do was check the depths in front of the island and just reconfirm the depth down in this margin there. I've got one of the deeper Pro Pluses, which years ago I probably would have considered it cheating, but now it's just convenient. I can cast it out there. I can see the depths, see if the bottom's pretty clear, even show me an indication of whether there could be fish there or not. But anyway, there's a nice 7 foot underneath those bushes on the other side of the island. So I have put one just the right, just the middle, and I've put one down on this margin. The one down on the margin, a duck picked it up immediately. So I landed the duck and put it back, and they've just been going crazy on that spot. So I'm probably not going to fish there, at least until it gets dark, and maybe just do the night time there. So I've popped a chod rig onto my right hand rod and just kind of put it out into open water. There's a bit of a flat patch on the water, and a little bit of movement in there, so whether that's fish I don't know, but it's a bit of a punt, but it's just to kind of get it out of this margin, just until it gets dark and these ducks move out of there. But I'm quite happy with those two spots, so fingers and toes crossed, isn't it? Actually, I don't know if I can. No, I can't cross my toes. Right, these guys are absolutely loving this. They want to know how I'm fishing. Right, my rigs are like proper simple. I don't know if you can see them, but just a standard knotless knot hair rig. If anybody wants me to show them how to make that, then just put it in the comments, but very, very simple. Using fang twisters, size 8. They're just solid. I used them like for a few years. I don't know, 8-9 years ago, regularly, and they never had any issues, any problems. The hook holds were fantastic, so I'm back using them now. And basically, in that, I basically make up a PVA bag. And actually use one of the boilies inside the bag, and then just tuck the hook back around some PVA, just so I know that it lands right on the cast, it doesn't tangle. I know there's a little bit of bait around the hook bait, but I'll always, this time of year, I'd put a fair few boilies around any kind of patch if I was doing a night, and probably even even more so if I was doing anything beyond one night. And just what I'm using at the moment is the old Nash PVA, just because I like the way it doesn't really take up any space. It just kind of sits on my tackle box like that. But PVA's PVA, innit? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, fingers crossed really. Since I put the rods out, I haven't seen any other kind of movement or anything showing itself apart from those ducks. To be honest, they're winding me up. You are? Oi! You want to come around here saying that? Then you want to get some more ducks, because that's not enough to actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if I could take 8 ducks. And like those like black and white ones, they look quite like stocky as well. Yeah, no, I think I'll leave them to it. Well, there we go. First fish from the session and from this lake for me. Definitely not one of the bigger ones. Probably about 10 pounds on the nose, this one, but absolutely made up, because I was a bit undecided about what swim to take. Didn't know a lot about the lake at all. I did spot some fish moving at the back there, and it was in front of this island, so that's why I took it. But I'm really chuffed to get a fish. I've lost one as well, so I'm pretty happy with the spot. Just got to keep plugging away, and hopefully we can get into some of these bigger fish, if not this session, in the future. But yeah, really happy. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning. I say rod just off the island, on the right hand side of the island. Getting back of the landing net. People often say to me, Jay, why have you bought your barrow, mate? Just a quick overnighter. And I'm like, to pump up the arms. Do you know what I mean? And they're like, well, you'll be pumping up your arms more if you carry the stuff. And I'm like, no, like, what I like to do is like Yeah, that's it. Just keep doing that, and then when you catch a 50-pound carp, easier to lift up, innit? So work on the arms, don't bother about anything else. Do you know what I mean? Like, doesn't matter. Just work on the arms, get the carp up for a photo, innit? Oh, I've caught a 40. Can't lift it. I'll have to take a picture of it on the mat. Nobody wants that, do they? What's all this? Surprise. Yeah, look. Camo glasses, just so the fish don't see me in it. So. Well, there we go, second fish of the session. I'm literally just about to pack up. I will now because he's wiped out my last rod. This one was the one that I put on the chod rig into open water because the margin one was being hammered by ducks, and I left it out there, and first light, this screams away, a little bit bigger, just over 14 pounds, but two fish, first session here, couple of different spots, and I lost one. Absolutely made up, so I can't think of a better way than to end this one. Back of the landing net. See you next time. See you next time. Well, no, don't, not you. Something bigger, please. Alright, it's not all about size.